talk about replicating classes that work. We've been running this class for the last 3 years. One of the reasons I was very interested in Johns Hopkins is because we've been doing our Black Market Freshman Advisory, where it's what do we think they need to know. We're creating this class for them. This is the class that makes school important. This is the class where they get to the nitty-gritty of why they're here. This is why we've had that turnaround of success in our 9th and 10th grade. Now, Johns Hopkins happen to have a program with the same class that comes with the curriculum. So now I'm expecting our freshman success to jump from that 75 that we've hit, getting up to the 90, 95, 100. But again, this is the type of class that doesn't exist in urban America and really needs to be a staple.
What can the mayor do? In the Buffalo, in our system, what we have now, the schools are run by the Board of Education, and the school board members are elected, and the superintendent, who's responsible, they're hired by the board.
But you do have a connection to the folks above our district, and I think it's a systemic issue that we're having, and it's the whole system that needs to be modified. And it's not necessarily a failure because they set out to fail. It's becoming a failure because the system was created back in 1901, and it's no longer 1901.
Different society, different culture.
You know, a lot of things are kind of re-emerging, like how do we deal with our immigrants coming in, how do we deal with our ESL populations, because we did experience that back in the 1900s. But our current system has some serious shortfalls with immigrant populations and supporting folks that are coming from a different dynamic of the primary family. So that's what we really have to look at. What are we doing to address the new dynamic of America systemically? And then once we do that, now we can hold schools at a greater level of accountability. But the two need to work together. You can't have an antiquated system and an accountability on individual schools. It just doesn't mesh, especially when the system is working against those schools that are in trouble.